Hi, good morning, welcome back. Now for those who know, this is a Suzuki SV1000 and it belongs to a very good friend of mine. Now he's bought it as a bit of a cheapie and he's run it in here to me to have a good look over it and check out what it needs. Right, now unfortunately this bike's not going to become a project because it's not mine. He wants to do the work himself. He just needs, like I said, a list of things to do so he can order the parts and crack on with it. But on riding it from where he bought it over to here, he identified a little nag straight away that he wants me to deal with today. Now, as the old saying goes, those who know will know. If you've ever ridden an SV1000 for any length of time, you'll probably already be aware that the foot pegs are renowned for being a little bit high and leaving you in a bit of a cramped position, so that when you're riding in, certainly in traffic or on a bendy road and you're moving around the bike, sometimes you can get a little bit of hip cramp because you really are quite tucked up in there if you're anything over about 5'6". So the high foot pegs on an SV1000 are a thing. And the remedy to it, the little ghetto fix for those who know, was to buy yourself a set of these step down foot pegs from the early tube frame Buells. Now I think we all remember a sad day many, many years ago when Harley Davidson took the disappointing decision to shut down the Buell brand, close it all down, put it to bed, no more Buell motorcycles. And what that meant was with it, no more parts backup either. So you can't any longer buy step down foot pegs from a Buell for your SV1000. They're just not available. But in the absence of that, there are still a few options. And one of those is my good friends at Tech Bike Parts, because in amongst their range of wonderful things, there are some drop foot pegs for a Royal Enfield. And this is one of them. This is a 1-inch dropped foot peg for an Interceptor 650. And being Tech Bike Parts, they don't just offer a 1-inch drop. You can also buy an adapter plate to swap over and make it almost a 2-inch drop. Right, so that's standard. There. Now these clevis joints that you get on foot pegs, they're reasonably universal across most motorcycles, and this isn't any different. It does almost pretty much fit straight on, but as it's for another bike, we do have to be prepared to make a small modification, but I can actually fit it right away to show you how close it is. Draw that pin out, take the old peg off, retain the spring for now. In fact, we'll leave the spring for now, I don't need it right this minute. And pop that in, and the pin goes through. There it is, almost perfect. The bike's dead upright, and the peg is sitting up a bit. Now all that's causing that is the little knuckle on the end is a bit too long and it's actually holding the peg up a little bit. It just needs to be ground in a little bit so it can sit down and relax into its position. That ain't going to take a minute, is it? clever design of these is a bit like the old Jota handlebars, if you remember them. It can move and sit at any angle you want. You just pick the slot, come forward one. If you want them further back or further forward, you have options there. And when the owner picks his bike up, we'll adjust them and work out exactly where he wants them for best comfort. Right, there we are, almost a 2-inch drop to the foot pegs, tech bike parts to the rescue, again, a perfect solution to a common problem. Now I know there is bound to be a "have you got a link please" to these, guaranteed, so I will leave a link in the description below the video, and they are £70. That's with the extra long link. Now is that a lot of money, £70 to rectify this problem? Don't ask yourself that when you're looking at the website and sitting there with your credit card. Ask yourself if that's too much money when you're trying to ride the bike, your hips have got cramp and you can't enjoy your motorcycle, then it's worth every penny. So yes, quality kit, CNC billet machined aluminium, highest quality parts, and well worth, in my personal view, every penny. Now there may well be the odd extra video on this bike as time goes on. It depends what my mate asked me to do for him, we don't know. But for today, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, ride safe and comfortably. I'll see you next time.